driving back from Lake Tahoe. Stopped straight at Target, and we made some pit stop. We stopped at Apple Hill. So from the time I had my breakfast, my rather large breakfast, to the time I get to Target, it's probably about 12 hours. And I've been sitting on having to take a shit for probably a good 6 hours or so. And I'm in Target, and I want to go home.
But I also want to take a shit.
I need to take a shit. And we just got there, so I'm like, hey, I need to take a shit. And I left my phone in the car, so now I'm going to have to take a no-phone shit. Damn! Right there, I'm thinking this can't be happening. But then I get into the bathroom at Target, and both stalls are gross. Full disclaimer here, I take the handicap one. Let's face it, they're nicer, they're roomier. So I get in there, and then another gentleman walks in. I'm like, this can't be happening. Leave me alone! I can't shit with them.
You got gun shy? You got gun shy?
Very gun shy. So then, you know what? I'm like, is he going to sit down and take a shit or what? Because I got to time this right. I have to be able to walk out after he's gone or before he gets out of the stall. I'm not making awkward small talk. So I take a piss. I call it good at that. I squeeze the cheeks. I think this can't be happening. Gotta rush through this Target trip.
Back in 2012, right before my very first car finally, like, no pun intended, finally took a shit. I took it to a shop that was 20 minutes away from where I lived. I took my car, I had it towed, and I'm like, bon, get back in my mom's car, and I start driving home. I'm on the back roads. I knew I had to take a shit. It finally hit me. I was like, I need to make it home. I'm 20 minutes away from my house. Please.
No! God, please, no!
And it was getting worse, like just by the minute being on the road. And I'm screaming at this point, trying to like offset the pain in my stomach and the pain building in my asshole because I want to make it home so that I could shit, dude. And it's just not working. And I'm yelling. I'm like screaming like a fucking monster. Like if you could picture a guy just driving by you like 80 miles an hour and you just hear like... And because I'm trying to fucking make it home, dude. And I'm literally like 10 minutes from my house now. But I cannot hold it, dude. Like, it's ready to rip out of my fucking body. And for people that are aware, that are familiar with the area, we have a sports park. It's called the sports park. It's out in Patterson. It's a park that sits at the edge of town, separating you from, like, the freeway. And I'm like, please, God, forgive me for my fucking sins. I had a pullover. It damn near almost didn't turn off my mom's fucking truck, dude. And I ran into this godforsaken, desolate fucking park. I made sure no one was there. There were no fucking cars other than a guy that was like walking his dog. I'm running into this restroom. I know it's gonna be bad. I'm anticipating the worst. I get into the stall, it's terrible. There's a fucking dead body in there.
Jesus Christ.
I proceed to just hover my fucking ass over the toilet, and I'm like, let the shit fall where it may. I couldn't get a hold of the toilet paper.
No.
I had to do the old reach around to the stall next to me while still, bowing my legs so that shit, like, doesn't fall anywhere else. I happened to reach under, and I grabbed some of the toilet paper. I was able to wipe my ass. Minimal damage, but that was also my this can't be happening story because I was out in the middle of fucking nowhere. If not this fucking park, it would have been just in the middle of a field in an orchard. I would have just shit my ass, wiped my ass with my boxers, left them there for the field workers to get.
Right home commando.
And fucking ride off into the sunset. But luckily, I made it to this godforsaken fucking place. I was able to void my bowels and just went home, and I never spoke about it again until now.